Audio Jungle.
Assalamu'alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, class. How are you today? Alhamdulillah, I'm very well, thank you. Well, before we start our lesson, let's say basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now, let me check your attendance. Is full of the class here? Okay. Alright, class. It's time to start our lesson. Yesterday, we have learned about asking and giving opinion. And today, we have learned something related to that. It's about expressing agreement and expression disagreement. But before we discuss this expression, let me introduce kind of expression. We have two kind of expression. The first is formal expression and the second is informal expression. Formal expression are used in a situation when you're talking in a formal situation, such as like office or school between teacher and the student. And then informal expression are used in where you are talking with your friends or your close friends. It usually to respond something in an informal situation, for example, like in a party. Okay, let's move to the expression agreement and expression disagreement. Expression of agreement is an expression that shows you agree with someone's opinion. In expression of agreement, we have a formal situation and informal situation. In a formal situation, we can use expression like I absolutely agree with you or I absolutely completely with blah blah blah. And the second, we can I certainly agree with you. And the next, that's certainly very true. Thus, I fully support the idea. In informal situation, we can use great idea or sounds great or yeah. And then you are right. And then I think so. And I agree with you. Let's move to the next. It's about expression disagreement. Expression disagreement is an expression that shows you are not agree with someone's opinion. In expression of disagreement, we have some expression for formal situation and informal situation. In a formal situation, we can use I absolutely disagree with blah 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 or that's totally unacceptable or that's absolutely not true. Or you can use I think you are totally mistaken. In informal situation, we can use you have got the kidding or you have got to be joking or you can be serious and that's not right. Then you couldn't agree with blah blah blah. Terus you can use I don't think so with your opinion or I don't think so with your blah 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 and I disagree with you. Okay, next I give you example of expression of agreement and expression disagreement. Okay class, pay attention to the example. Is formal situation. The conversation between teacher and student. The teacher think? What do you think if we follow class meeting? If you agree, you can use I fully if you agree, you can express I fully agree with this idea, miss. Or if you disagree, you can express I absolutely disagree with this idea because blah 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 blah. You can see I fully agree with this idea, miss. It's about agreement. And I absolutely disagree with this idea. It's disagreement. Okay, let's pay attention to the next example in a informal expression between John and Al. John, I think the taste of this burger same with my burger. If you agree, I think so, blah 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 blah. Or if you disagree, you can use that's not right or I don't think so because blah 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 blah. I think so, it shows agreement. And that's not right and I don't think so, it shows disagreement. Okay class, any questions so far? If not, we are going to the next practice. Okay class, for your assessment, it will be doing next week. I divide you in 5 groups. In one group, including 5 members. Group 1, Group 3, and Group 5, you get agreement. And Group 2, Group 4, and Group 6, you get disagreement. Next week, we will going to debate, and the first present will be presents by Group 1 and Group 2. You get statement is bullying is so prevalent in most schools. And the next present is Group 3 and Group 4. You get statement women should not work. And the last present is Group 5 and Group 6. You get statement online gaming should be banned. Okay class, please prepare as well because next week we will debate and the score of the debate will be for your daily score. And so far any question? If not, I think enough for today and see you on the next meeting. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.